fans cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go from Lumen Field. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
19, 18.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Milrow from the gun. He finds Tigger Cockwell for the grab. He brushed him off with ease. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now, Milrow. Finds him over the middle. He's got it in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Go play action here, it's Milrow. He rolls to his right. And he'll score, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Mayfield. Headed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Irving here from the gun. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Right side. This is Ibuka. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. Nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Baker now off to play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Baker throwing again. That one's good to Godwin. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Pistol now for Milrow. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
Go street. Trap 50, trap 50. Ready.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
18, Pioneer.
Milroe throwing on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's third down.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Back all 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Trying for it with Milroe. Putting down the field, and he's got it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
65, 6. Go.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18. Ready?
Hand off to Walker from the gun. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
He put everything he had into this one. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks break the tie here in the first. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
When it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing. As you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14. Buccaneers 7. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Play fake, it's Mayfield. Brought in right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
This is Irving on 2nd. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 14-7 game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got a first to begin the frame.
Hey, alert 33. Regular. 180.
Baker now from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That play goes goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Irving on the inside give. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to it, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. It's inside the 10. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Things going well so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
60 back.
From the gun, Milrow. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Past the 60.
Now it's Milrow. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
70 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Ready up.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Let's go now. Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So 1st down from the 41. From the gun, Mayfield. That's a catch, Jalen McMillan. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has it at the 7. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7. McLaughlin has it on the teeth, and he's ready to send this flying. Shaheed now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
This is Walker on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he's going to be drugged down, it looks like at that 37-yard line.
13 yards.
Working quickly here.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Lightning,
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Drop 50.
First down throw here from Milrow. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
On the ready.
On the coverage.
Here we go. Set. Bronco 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Go.
Milrow from the gun. Hits his running back. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Stop that time by Jamel Dean. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up.
On the set.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Set. 60 Eagles.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is caught. Horton has it. He will not score, but that does set him up, Rob, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
Walker does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Second and goal.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Check. Panther.
Walker again. And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers gets the point after the go. And the Seahawks tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180. Start.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
And the Buccaneer first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Mayfield now from the gun. He's got Godwin working that sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Daryl Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now.
First
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Real. Good. 180. What's up?
First down, here's Baker. Escapes the pocket. Throw caught at the 6. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
Buccaneers, first down.
On the red zone, on first. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities, those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
18, Robert. Ready.
One final shot before the half. Buys time, rolling right. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
180. What's up?
They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets up the first.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the give, this is Irving. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Run.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
20.
Once again, Irving. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Well, you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on first and 10. You got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation, a chance to stack them up for second and long.
180. What's up?
Baker now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Oh, he loses the football. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers push their lead further to start the half. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Ready.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. A Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Loss of 11.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, well, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here. The Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he gets it away from his end zone. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
On the Seahawks 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Baker now off the play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Baker now from the gun. Pass cut, 9-yard line. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Receiver in motion, he's headed right. From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he drives this forward to the 6.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Mayfield now on third and goal. Caught just shy of the goal line. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Running for it, here's Irving. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and
To
10.
throw, here's Milrow. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun now for Milrow. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Second down now, 7 to go.
trap 6. Here we go. Step, cut up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Milrow from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
First down throw here from Milrow. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a pocket. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Let go.
Over short, it's Milrow. That one is caught. Horton has it. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
Design run. Here's Milrow. And the run will not work. He is shoved at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
It's 4th down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun. We give to Irving to start this drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They've got a man in motion. Mayfield now from the gun. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. Complete to Chris Godwin. A gain of 9 yards. First down.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Running right, it's Irving. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
180. Start.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got his man. This is McMillan. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They got first down here from the 36. Play action. Here's Mayfield. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
180.
They'll toss it here to Irving.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Set. Regular, 180.
Third and long, Mayfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Buccaneers nearing their 9th win of the season. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Irving on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Running with Irving again on second. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. Defense burns a timeout.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Alert!
Mayfield to throw for it. Taking a chance to the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks have some new life in the fourth.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Milrow with it on first. Setting up the screen. And dodged the tackle. Reaches the 40. Kenneth Walker. And he's finally brought down at the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
70, Timberwolf. Warriors, 70, go.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. This would put it back within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from the field goal to tie this game in the fourth. So down inside the final minute, they're ready to try the onside kick. And the Bucs are able to get to this kick, and now they're just a few moments from victory.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on second down. We're drawing up for him. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month.